Shalom, this is Ephraim Buchwald, and I'd like to speak to you about the wonderful holiday that comes this week of Lag BaOmer, the 33rd day of the Omer. Now, the 33rd day of the Omer is part of the 49 days of the Omer that we count from Passover to Shavuot in anticipation of the giving of the Torah. But what's so special about the 33rd day of the Omer? Well, according to tradition, the great Rabbi Akiva, the 2nd century sage, who started studying Torah at age 40, had 24,000 students. 24,000 students. But they didn't respect one another, despite the fact that Rabbi Akiva's operating principle was, love thy neighbor as thyself, Zeklal Gadol by Torah. It's the greatest principle in the Torah. His own students didn't respect one another. They didn't care what the other person said. They didn't listen to what the other person said. And they died. Now, I would like to suggest something else, and that is that having 24,000 students, you can't have a personal relationship. And that's a tragedy. The student recognizes that the rabbi doesn't recognize them, doesn't really know who they are, didn't invite them to their home for Shabbat. Now, even the great Moses had helpers, the 70 sages. He had Aaron and his sons. He had Joshua helping him. Because you need to have a personal relationship. You have to have a personal connection. Engagement only takes place on a one-to-one basis. It can't happen in a mass. That's a cult. And it's important for us to walk away from this lesson, knowing that when we have a relationship with someone, it should be a personal relationship, an intimate relationship. And it can't be a great cloud in the sky. It has to be heart to heart. Happy Lag BaOmer.